All right, so right now I am playing Aquijin, Aqwijin. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. So let's see. We are doing our best of three match
The game's
for
a foot on
the
set.
monthly
Eyes
tournament.
wide open, everyone.
Yeah, so CM Avalis coordinated this monthly tournament on the Discord. And I guess this is my, well, no, if you watched my previous video, I think you saw the deck I built for this. So I don't have the spotlight right now, which means that Vixen is great. And if I want to play Vixen, I can only play Godfish. So the other option is Expandosaur with one of these. And Expandosaur will be a 2/2. It's okay. Let's do Expandosaur and Pirate because I have two lazy Rider's Lightning in my hand. So my goal is to take out some characters next round. They actually played a. Come on, I want to see what this is. Yeah, so you see the anchor animation of Pirate Bloodbeard lead.
Just another innocent face. But we know there's more, right?
Yes, new scene. Now, can I preview? Here, Grim Reviewer. Deal 2 damage to each character that enters the set this scene, then freeze. So I'm always going to have to be wary of throwing a bunch of characters into the scene. And they didn't play a ton, and they could attack in here and kill it. So however, I do have the spotlight. So let's run this play here. Let's attack in here to try to stop any funny business and then play the Video Vixen. And it's not my favorite. I would maybe have preferred the Musician's Muse. Not really. I mean, the Vixen's only going to be one attack next turn. So they trope kill my Expandosaur.
Off the payroll.
And that is certainly one of the risks of Expandosaur in this deck, is that he can get out of hand if the opponents leave him alone. But of course, due to that reason, he is a early target. So they decided to, I see, they Grim Reviewered their own Augur. And I wonder if that triggers Bloodbeard. I think not. And they also caught my Vixen with the Grim Reviewer, so as I was saying, either of these two entering would have killed them, and that's the Firearm Fanatic. Okay. So Firearm Fanatic does. I'm really trying to hover over it. Well, he can deal 1 damage to a non-flanked character. So I don't have any of those right now. But if I summon anybody, then the Vixen could become non-flank. So I'm kind of thinking of performing with the Pirate because I want to save Musician's Muse for Godfish. And if I play Dumbo right now, I don't have any of the waking tropes, and he takes up my entire scene. So yeah, I'm going to perform with the Pirate and then toss in Hammerhead and skip a frame. She chooses to attack, not the lead. So wow, that was really good for me. Because my performance goes through.
Hiding in plain sight.
So then they swap out leads here. I guess. So obviously they played 2 horror, and then they seem to have just played Bishop Maddox for the action genre. So they're going to try to do more removals And I would guess that they've got another 2 damage trope to kill my Vixen. That's why they attacked in here. So I'm not going to waste frames attacking with her. And they're being very careful about Pirate not leaving 2 characters for me to kill. So let's kill their lead and then put in a new lead of my own and then start summoning side characters and advancing the Godfish's lead arc. They found a dodge. Oh no, what does Grim Reviewer? Each character. So not only did they dodge the lethal setup that I had on them, but they are going to nail my Godfish with the Grim Reviewer. Oh. Ouch. And also they played an Augur up here, so they're going to do another star. All right, wow, this is like turbo kill horror. Oh my god. And because the skeleton entered, they got to destroy my Vixen with the Firearm Fanatic. How do I stop this? Oh my god, it enters the scene, so that skeleton dies as well. So I just have no chance to interact with my opponent's stuff before it dies, is what it's looking like. So next scene, I need to lightning and get the lizard out of commission as soon as possible. Because they can kill so easily, I think that the lead who needs to be completed is Mime, which means I can just play Muse whenever. Oh, okay. So Tiger Sharkuza is actually going to be relevant here. Because stealing stars, so I don't have any way to give those stars back to myself in this deck, but all stealing stars does is delay the game. So that's what I need right now. They are so fast at completing their horror leads that I need to just draw out the game. They destroy their own lead, which I kind of thought they'd bring in a new lead, but I don't understand. Did they not want to go to Act 2? Yeah, I guess Aquajin thinks that they can get all the stars they need in just Act 1. All right, so the Tiger Sharkuza attacks in the second frame, and he's lethal. So given that I have the spotlight, I would land my attack first, which means that they probably think I'm going to attack. So they'll probably dodge. The most reasonable thing for me to do would be to attack their lead with the Sharkuza, which means I think they're going to dodge with the lead. Now, I could perform and freeze that lead, but I don't think that that is a useful freeze. And they're probably going to activate the Grim Reviewer. Yeah, so that's almost certainly what's there. They're going to activate the Grim Reviewer and then dodge. So that takes up their first 3 frames. Now, given that they've activated Grim Reviewer, this will come in with 2 damage, but I think I can live with that. No way, they attack? I just cannot believe it. Given the pattern that I laid out. Now, this one is going to land 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess my Hammerhead gets to attack first. You can see the reels up there, but my hammerhead is still gone after
Such a
that.
mild attack for such a noticeable
So,
bruise.
yeah, because if I had performed, I think things would have been worse.
Such a mild attack.
So the hammerhead's
for
nice
such
because it
a
only has the one
noticeable
freeze, so it can
bruise.
attack each scene. I really don't think I'm going to be given the opportunity to finish Pirate. And also, you can't steal stars from completed leads. Not that I have a stealer anyway. So I guess it's just Muse and Perform, which is a rough scene because I'm only generating 2 stars. And so, oh my goodness. So Dynamator is going to summon 2 skeletons, and they are going to activate Grim Reviewer first so that the skeletons die.
In the flesh.
Let's see. Okay, all right. I have a chance. So we know from earlier in this game that them killing their own characters does not trigger Bloodbeard. So there's no point in summoning Bloodbeard right now. Sharkuza can once again draw out the game. So I have to do this first and get that in. And then no, see, they're gonna trigger the Firearm Fanatic each time the skeletons enter. So I guess I should attack like this, and then Godfish, and then Sharkuza. So the idea here is that Muse is going to die if I summon an extra character, so then she'll be a non-flank. So I have to do the attack and the follow-on attack first, and then I have decided to pivot again to the Godfish, because it feels like it feels like I will not be able to do Pirate, so I just have to summon as many characters as I can while the Godfish is alive.
Down here, even the cat knows its place.
So yeah, you see up here the effect is gonna have. Oh my goodness! I knew the Grim Reviewer was in play this scene, and so I killed my own Godfish. So that was pointless. I was gonna say that he dodges the Firearm Fanatic, but when another character leaves the set, so I handed my opponent the win by sending away my
Every scar's a story.
Archimimus.
But this one, best left untold.
Right, that sending away Mime and getting Godfish killed was 2 stars back to back. All right, so the
Such
decks
mysteries
are
of life, or just bad luck.
locked in. There is a sideboard. Sorry, we can listen to Blizzard's ultimate there. There is a sideboard
unexpected.
feature.
Let's sweep it under the
And
rug,
who did
shall we?
I? Pacifist. So I gave myself the Taunt, Fight Clubbers, and the Sun-Gazing Pacifists. The Pacifists give Shield, which I guess could be useful. I just messaged Aquijin about starting match 2, but I am going to take a beat to sideboard. And what I decided was that the Expandosaur, I guess, is just too vulnerable. So, oh, right, I have to edit this. It starts off as a basically 2/2. And I did put my Sun-Gazing Pacifists as the sideboard. So it starts off as a 2/2, and I think it's just going to die too easily. So by that same logic, Hammerhead is out for a Pacifist, and I think I'm also going to just run one Fight Clubber. It's not my favorite, but if I happen to draw it, I draw it. And I think if I draw it, it's better than the MC Hammerhead. Alright, so I let CM know I was all finished. Not CM. CM is the coordinator. Aquagen. You can see right there that I found him. Alright, let's go.
The game's afoot on set.
Okay, looks like I had a bit of
Eyes wide open,
startup
everyone.
trouble, but everything seems fine. If the reel comes up. Alright. Okay, I understand. So one of the visual effects added was the glow. So since the reel is glowing, that is another way I know that I have the spotlight. So I'm starting out. Pacifist gives me shield until end of the scene. I'm going to do this and this. Because I have the Waken roll, it sets up a dodge. So my opponent
Enter
probably
our
doesn't attack
prime
me that
suspect.
often. So the dodge and attack back may not be a big deal, but with the 8/8, I should be able to hit Lizard and stuff as needed. So also it has Provoke. So I guess if my opponent is to attack at all, they'll hit the Provoke first. But overall, I think that they probably have so the left neighbor gains shield. They probably have a trope that takes my Godfish out. So, he only has one more scene of Frozen left. Alright, I'm gonna dodge, and then Muse. So dodge now dodges tropes as well, so look at this. They try to power to price my fish.
Every
Oh
scar's a
no,
story. But this one,
they
best
did not.
left
They powered to
untold.
price to their own 1/1. Because the 1/1 now says, if you kill it yourself, it summons a 4/4 guarantee. So they played 2 skeletons, and they summoned these. Alright. I think there is a trope that deals damage to all characters. I'm not exactly sure, but that seems to be what they're setting up. So I think I should try this. It seems like the fastest way to kill the Queen Pin. See, I'm reconsidering the Muse because I could Waken roll. So in that way, he would attack and then unfreeze. And I think it's important because of this Pack Hunt. So Pack Hunt says, when this lands an attack, all your other unfrozen characters of the same tribe attack the same target as well. So I think that my opponent is likely to send one of those skeletons into my Jumbo Dumbo. And then do I want to play? I think I should just play the Sun-Gazing Pacifist at this point. It's a star on my... Oh my goodness, no! So they swap out their leads, which means my attack does nothing, but also doesn't freeze me. Just the skeleton attacks. With the skeleton alone attacks, it's probably going for the 2/1.
Such mysteries of
Okay,
life.
so my shield
You're
actually
just
did
bad
something.
luck.
And that's good. Oh, it's doubly good. Okay, so notice here that the shield... let's see if this gives me a description of shield. Ignores the next instance of damage. So it completely ignored the damage, which means that my 2/1 survived, and my opponent's backfire character, which backfire says, takes damage back when attacking. The backfire did not trigger because no damage was... all the damage was ignored. So that means that the two potential deaths that almost occurred, giving Lizard 2 stars, did not end up happening. Alright, so I have 3 provokes here. There's no chance someone's attacking my Godfish, so I'm just going to double lightning the Lizard. I cannot let my opponent get so far ahead of me in stars like they did last time. You can see, though, that Godfish relies on summoning characters, and I am running out of cards in my hand to even summon. And here's what I described last time, where since my Dumbo is not dodging, they're going to land a ton of attacks on him, but because Lightning is an early enter, none of those deaths are going to give Lizard stars.
Every scar's a story.
We are sort of in an equivalent space here where I don't have minions to summon for my Godfish, but my opponent is running out of minions to kill, or characters to kill for their horde.
Or just bad luck.
Now, it's not exactly the same because Dynamator can just repeatedly summon 2/1/2 summon comes and summon 2, and this says whenever a friendly character enters the set. So, not that I'm playing horror, but it may be a good combo, Dynamator and Godfish, to just have some source of summoning characters. So it seems like the most straightforward effect would be to attack the 4/4. They might dodge with the 4/4. They can't really interrupt me. Maybe they have a trope. So let's just do this. Attack the 4/4 and then play Amuse. They have a ton of characters on board, so I would love to have Pirate out. It's just that Pirate costs 3 to summon, so you can't really do much else, at least not with the cards I have in my hand. I can't summon him and kill stuff in this scene. We saw last game my opponent did not play into Pirate at all. This game they really are. It seems like mostly because I don't have Pirate in play. So Godfish is close. Grim Reviewer is a problem. So Grim Reviewer could definitely be a problem. Now that they can do Grim Reviewer and then summon 2 skeletons. So what they'll probably do is they'll probably play Grim Reviewer, send the Pack Hunt into here, so that they all die, and then do Dynamator. Unfortunately, I have a bunch of 2-attack characters on the board, so it's too risky to summon my leads, and I can't dodge with the elephant. So I guess I'm going to... I want to get the Sharkuza out. So yeah, let's dodge with the Pacifist in case they attack the Pacifist, thinking I have another one of those Wake tropes. The other option I see would be hitting the Pacifist, so I dodge with the Pacifist and then play the Sharkuza so that he steals stars, these stars that Queen Pin is gaining right now, the Sharkuza should take.
Such a mild attack for such a noticeable bruise.
Interestingly, I had the right call here, but they activated the Dynamator later. Since they have the Spotlight, though, he's still going to trigger before my guy comes in, which means my guy will take 2 damage, but I had already planned on that. Right, the skeletons die. Okay.
Such a
So my
mild
opponent now
attack
only has 2
for
characters
such
on
a
board.
noticeable bruise.
It's not really a fantastic opportunity to bring in the Pirate Bloodbeard. And the previous frame would have been the time to bring in Video Vixen. So I would like to attack Shark into Queenpin so that it dies. If they call that, though, they'll just dodge with the Queenpin. And I don't want to wake and roll my own Tiger because he'll attack back on the... Okay. I am going to do this. So what this does is it keeps the Tiger up
This
for next time.
is where the thriller peaks.
Yes, so they did not do what I would have done, which was dodge with Queenpin, attack with Skeleton. And I read my opponent's behavior pattern because last time I expected them to protect their lead, they did not.
Juicy worm with a hook in it.
All right, so the Raptor Boys are an effective way to take out my Godfish lead. I kind of don't think they're going to execute on that. But the Grim Reviewer is up. So either way, having Pirate out sets me up for a multiple kill next time. Let's dodge with the Sharkuza first, and then send up Pirate. So next frame, I want to kill 2 of the Raptor Boys. I do have a more than slight problem that Lizard is now available. So they power to price probably my Sharkuza to get their 3 stars back. So like I said, the stealing doesn't actually take them away. It just delays the game.
This one changed its walk. Odd, but intriguing.
Oh, man. Right. Sending away my own lead helps the Lizard. So here I'm assuming that the Lizard is going to complete, so it doesn't really matter if I kill his characters. Who do we think would attack first? I don't even think I need to target the Lizard here. They will eventually swap him back out for the Queenpin. So let's use the Muse. Well, actually, I probably want to take out the Goat so that they don't get a 4/4. So let's use the Muse to take out the Goat, and then this to take out this. I don't know if these attacks will land. If they play some funny business,
Such a mild attack.
I could lose these characters
noticeable
before they get to attack, but it looks like they won't. So the Chemtrail takes all 4. Oh my goodness. I forgot that Bloodbeard, my characters will take bounties. So again, the bounty, I didn't really add anything to profit off the bounties, just that it delays the game. So what does the Chemtrails do? We should see right here.
And the rum is
Deal
all
2 damage to each character. Oh, okay, my bad. It's 1-800 airstrike. So that's what I was saying. There is a card in this game that does 2 damage to every character on the board. They played it. They took out a bunch of their own characters.
Welcome to the New World Order.
So that really hurts on my Pirate synergy because a lot of their characters are gone. But I already had conceded that the Lizard was going to take take its arc, and I was able to kill the goat. So I guess that was the big thing. I foresaw that they were going to try to kill their own sacrificial goat somehow. Okay, and they do have the spotlight. Let's check that. So Queen Pin comes in on the second frame, which means that my Lazy Rider's Lightning is going to kill someone before. So I think that's what I have to do. They may do this combo right now. So I should be wary of bringing in any characters, but let's kill this so that it doesn't pack hunt and then attack in here. And I guess I'm going to do Still Alive and Kickin'. So Kickin' is very good for the Godfish later. Especially because I can bring back a Musician's Muse and give him both stars. But I need to bring back a Musician's Muse right now to finish off the one Pirate Star that can't be solved by a combo. So, like I said, I kill this.
Every scar's
Actually,
a story,
okay, they
this
think
one,
they're going to get really
best
close to
left
finishing.
untold.
Oh, and they are, because Queen Pin will be in play when I attack here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. They complete their Queen Pin. Because they have the lead before I even complete my Bloodbeard. So I will have completed no lead arcs this game, but I think that I got pretty close, at least much closer than the first game. We see I'm only 2 away from Godfish, and I would have finished Bloodbeard this scene. Oh, I forgot even about that. So because I killed their Debt-Ridden Scholar, they get a skeleton that they kill. So, yeah, no, it's way over. At least I get to complete this combo and draw. Don't draw something that would have solved my problem, but Bloodbeard's effect says when another character lands an attack, steal a star as bounty. So this is a scenario where I am just so close to finishing both my leads that the bounty could have really changed the
That was
resolution of this game
unexpected.
by drawing it
Let's
out
sweep
a
it
couple
under
more
the
scenes.
rug,
So
shall
that
we?
obviously did not happen, and I went 2-0 with Aquagen. It's best of 3, so I think we'll just stop there. And thank you for watching. I think that the keyword for this game should be Queen Pin. So go ahead and pop that in the comments, and I will comment a reply that you are a real one. Thanks. See ya. Let's also open some packs that I got from the last few days of playing. I just do the daily missions in casual mode, especially if no one's online, or if I am, watching TV and, with my partner and just not ready to record and speak. So nothing great here. Whistling Scarecrow's a 3 of, so I guess I like that. When a friendly non-lead, here, let's make it bigger for everybody. When a friendly non-lead character enters the set, it steals enemy-free narrative as bounty. I mean, that's... You have to kind of have a many character and bounty collection deck. Have not really set that up. The bounty collection is on the more complicated side. Grim Reviewer, which we just saw, you can only run 2 of them in a deck. That's unfortunate that Aquagen was able to grab one of them each game. But Miscast here, when choose and destroy a crew, if you do gain star and it only costs 2 frames, this is not a great deck to generally have, but this is maybe something I should have sideboarded. It's comedy. I run comedy. So yeah, maybe I should have had it in the sideboard so that if I face a deck like that again, I have something to do with it in the second against it in the second and third games. All right, Maximum Massacre I think is something I needed. It's a 3 of. The rest of them are just 4s, and that gave me 140 total tickets. I had 70 after purchasing the packs, so I got 70 spare tickets. That's really good. 70 tickets from 4 packs. That's most of the way towards a whole 5th pack. So let's look at what we got here. Chick. Fog Machine I already have all of, even though it's a 3 of. So nothing terribly exciting here. Got a couple of tickets back. I got 26 tickets back, in fact. So that's good. 26 tickets. That one pack gave me a 4th towards a new pack to replace it. So a whole pack of trash. Just only trash because I have places and everything. I was a quarter of the way towards a new pack. So not terrible. Did open some new cards for my collection today, but this time that really is all. Did you know every viewer has a superpower? That's right. Your superpower is to magnify any video just by clicking thumbs up. It's free to do, and when you do, it tells YouTube that this video was helpful and enjoyable. The YouTube algorithm chooses to amplify videos with likes to a wider audience, so it is the simplest way to help my channel. The algorithm also judges engagement via comments, so if you are willing, leave a comment. Include the special phrase I gave earlier, or call me out for not having one. It really does help me out, so please just take a moment to exercise your superpower. Thanks, and if you're looking for more by me, check out to the left the video of mine that YouTube thinks is best suited for you to watch next. Or check out my entire screenplay video log to the right. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay resilient.